Hi Aries, and welcome to your Love Story Tarot reading for November 2019. I'm going to do this a little bit different because we have Venus moving into Sagittarius on the 1st of November, and Sagittarius is a very spiritual sign, so this is all about those soul connections. We also have Mercury going retrograde in Scorpio, so this is going to be kind of an intense time for love. There's going to be realizations, reconciliations, maturing, evolving, all kinds of different stuff going on. So I'm going to pull some cards for one energy and then pull some cards for a second energy. This could be you and another person you're involved with, or this could be how you're feeling about one person and then how you're feeling about another, or how two different people are feeling about you. Okay, so use this how it is most fitting for you. Okay, so I'm going to get right in, and I'm going to start by pulling an energy for this side and this side. Oh, okay. Well, I guess those, oh, we've got 3 going on. So some of you, there might be 3 people in your life. You might be dating 3 different people. All right. First card out is a passionate connection. Somebody is feeling those vibes. Next is divine timing. And lastly, unrequited attraction. All right, yeah. Definitely feel like there are several energies coming through in your reading, Aries, because passionate connection and unrequited attraction are 2 very different energies. This here is a passionate connection between 2 people. So one side of your reading, you have this passionate connection coming in. On the other side, we have this unrequited love, and then we have some divine timing sitting right in the middle. You know, I really feel like these are not connected situations. I feel like these are definitely 2 different. So Aries, there may be somebody around you who's very interested in you, but you are not feeling it back, or vice versa. And if it's not passion, if it's not like, you know, and I get we do a little chasing, play hard to get, all of that. I'm not talking about that. An unrequited attraction is where, you know, they don't participate back. They're very slow to respond. You only hear from them when you need something. It's like they only maintain the connection for some benefit towards them. And, you know, after that's met, then they're really not present. That's what this is about. So if you have a connection in your life that feels this way, Aries, here is your confirmation that they're not feeling you back, okay? And it's not, there will be no confusion there. It's not this energy. I can promise you that. Or Aries, this could go the other way, because this is a general, where there's somebody really feeling you, really crushing on you, or really trying to get back into your life that you're just not feeling anymore. And if that's the case, you really need to just put it out there. Don't sugarcoat it. Just let them know what's up and how you're truly feeling, and that you're not interested, and it's never going to be. You know, we've all had connections like that where you might really value the friendship, but the other person is just too in emotionally, and they can't see past that, and that's always going to be their motivation. And so, you know, you might really have to just put it out there. Hey, I'm not interested in you, period, end of story. On the other side here, there is a very passionate mutual connection coming through, hot, fiery, feels newer. I mean, it could be old love where it's getting this new spark with, you know, Mercury going retrograde and Venus moving into Sagittarius. She's departing Scorpio. You know, this right here, this could have brought 2 people together in the month of October, or reconciled 2 people in the month of October, and it just continues on. And the solidification of this, you know, there's more to it. There's more timing that needs to unfold. So some of you, here is this confirmation of a very passionate mutual connection. And, you know, it's not like this person's at your beck and call, but you see it in their eyes. You feel it in their energy when you're around them. You just see it, you know, in the way they look at you and the way their body language is around you. And you'll know, okay, either way, like you'll know if you really pay attention to that. Now, Lastly, for some of you, with this divine timing, there's a relationship in question which may have brought you to this reading, and Spirit's coming in saying, you know, there's more timing that's needed. There's other things and factors that have to fall into place. There's realizations that may need to be had in that person or in you, or, you know, the time could be now. So let's pull some more cards, Aries, and gain more insight. I'm actually going to move this over. Right, with the passionate connection, we have the Hierophant in this position, so there are no secrets, like the truth comes out. So Aries, there may be some confessions of love happening over here with this passionate connection. Unrequited, we have the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, over here, Aries, you know, if this is somebody who is in your life that you're not interested in back, I see like you are trying to maintain the connection because you do see value in it, like as a friend, or, you know, you appreciate, you honor that person, you just don't feel the romantic vibes, okay? Or, you know, this could go the other way. There's, you know, if you're really trying to go for somebody and they just keep it friendly, keep it friendly, keep it friendly, it could be that, you know, they're very connected to you, they appreciate and value the relationship itself, and they want to preserve that, but they don't feel that romantic energy. I mean, we don't really have any say over that, right? It's just there or it's not. And then last, we have the Queen of Wands with this divine timing. So fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, could be you, Aries, since you're fire energy. But those of you that just have those big questions, you know, about a specific person, or, you know, when is that coming into my life? Spirit's like, more time is needed. You must be patient. And this also is about an energy. And this is like confirmation from Spirit that what is meant for you will naturally be drawn into you, will naturally attract towards you, Aries. So there's no reason to worry about that. So let's pull some more cards. Dig a bit deeper with these connections. I really feel like, Aries, this doesn't represent you so much. Maybe this one here. Yeah, if anything, this one is you. And it's like timing. And here's this connection in your life. Here's this connection in your life. That's what I feel is going on here. Could be 3 different connections coming in, but if you sit anywhere, it's right here in the middle. Lessons learned. That's all attached to that timing right there. Mutual damage. Dream rendezvous. Insecurity and jealousy. Ego consciousness. All right, Aries. So this dream rendezvous sits right underneath the energy that I feel is representing you specifically. So Aries, you're dreaming about people, more than one person. Aries, there's more than one energy coming into your reading here. And if you are in a committed relationship and you're happy, that's what's going on here. There's somebody else maybe trying to come in that you're not interested in back, okay? You're not. And this right here could be causing some insecurity and jealousy in your committed connection if that's the case. Aries, it's just, you know, even if you really value that friendship or this is somebody you work with, I wouldn't feel like, I mean, it could be, but, you know, usually in those situations you can not deal with somebody, you know, constantly hitting on you or pushing themselves on you. You know, I hope in this day and age, you know, that that's not a really rampant thing, especially coming through in a love reading here. But Aries, I really do see either, you know, I feel this is more coming in towards you, honestly. I don't feel like this is where you are so much being rejected. I feel like this is somebody that maybe you've dated them, or there's some connection here, okay? However, it's not like the one. It's like fizzled out, or it's faded away at this point, or it was never there for you. And Spirit's like, in November, you need to be very clear with everybody who you're interested in and who you're not. And don't sugarcoat, don't beat around the bush to try to spare feelings. It's like, be 100% straight up, because this person will just think, will constantly have excuses in their own mind for you as to why it's not happening, or, why you're holding back. They'll just constantly be making excuses and things like that, justifying it in their own head because they feel the attraction so deeply. And, you just have to set them very, very straight. But over here, Aries, man, this is like a new connection coming in, a reconnection or a current connection in your life. And this is very mutual. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of chemistry. There's a lot of fire. And if this is a reconnection, like something that started taking place in October or is taking place in November, you both have learned a lot through what happened, through the breakup, through your time apart from each other. And, no matter what it looked like, you both felt like damage from it. It hurt you both, no matter who was at fault. Here, both sides, felt a lot of pain. And it looks like the biggest problem, if this is a reconciliation, the biggest problem was a lot of insecurity and jealousy, and somebody being very ego-based and not so much heart-based, not being empathetic, caring, kind. It was more like me type of energy. And now through the separation, that's, lessons have been learned, a lot of evolution of the heart space, of consciousness. And now, the divine timing, that could be it's already happened or it's on the horizon for you, Aries. It's really hard in these general readings to say specifically, yes, you're going to have this reconciliation. Yes, this is you. Because you could be resonating with this, especially if you're dreaming about this person, okay? You have to go with what you feel in your soul, what's chiming for you. If this is like, I want to get back with this person, this would be Spirit saying it's a matter of timing when lessons are learned and we overcome the past. That could have already happened and you guys are coming back together, or that's just Spirit saying this is what needs to happen before you come back together, okay? You have to really dig deep and know, is that my message for me? Because we do have this unrequited attraction where, it's like, one person's really feeling it, but the other one is not. And the one who is really feeling it might keep missing all the signs and signals that the other person is not interested. Again, I feel like this is more coming towards you rather than like you being rejected by another, but this is a general reading. Those of you here with this, nice, passionate connection, if this is committed relationship, no breakups, no nothing like that, you guys are overcoming quite a bit. And in November, as Mercury goes retrograde, it's like everything you've been through, it's going to expand into your conscious mind, and you just begin to have a different appreciation, love, and understanding for each other than you did before. This is a time of evolution. It's a time of really experiencing and connecting and coming from a place of soul, all right? Your very core, the essence of you and who and what you are. And Aries, you are dreaming about somebody and somebody is dreaming about you. Yeah, there was a lot of heavy stuff to be overcome for those of you who stuck it out. Like, you've been through a lot in your relationship. Those of you who broke up, it's like all these lessons need to be learned through the separation, and we don't come back together until both sides have learned and healed and mended and are ready to walk down a new path without the past affecting. Yep, we've got the Two of Wands coming out under mutual damage. That's just a confirmation that no matter who is at fault or who walked away or who says what or who does what, you both hurt the same, okay? Temperance. This is telling you, Aries, as many signs and synchronicities as you see. If you were ghosted, if you were left behind, don't reach out. Spirit will bring this person back to you when it's meant to be. This is like stand your ground and honor yourself until they can honor you. Make no concession for them, because look at this. We have the Ace of Wands. We've got to overcome this insecurity and jealousy, whether that was on your behalf or theirs. And next, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but that sits under this ego consciousness, and that's over here under this unrequited attraction. So Aries, with that, I really feel if this is somebody like trying to like get with you and things like that, they don't get it. Like all the subtleties, you know, they're not picking up on the fact that you're really not interested. Like you have to literally spell it out 100%, and maybe even put a separation with that person if you've tried in the past, because they're just not getting it. Aries, they are not getting it at all. Those of you who, you know, are in existing long-term connections, committed relationships, you guys are at a turning point, definitely. You really are. It's a time of evolution. It's a time of growing closer. And it's like the spark between the two of you reignites because there are no more secrets. Those of you coming back together and reconciling, it's the same thing. You both have really learned and evolved and have overcome so much. There's no more secrets. It's all revealed. It's all out there. Those of you where this is like a newer connection coming into your reality, whether you just met this person or you're now meeting them in November, Aries, very passionate, a lot of chemistry, but you both are very vulnerable and open to each other due to the connection, and you have very similar backgrounds. You've been through a lot of the same like life experiences and situations, so you guys have a lot in common. And it's just not in like life experience, it's vibration of energies and life goals and all of that. So there's this beautiful connection coming in, and you guys get each other. You really do. Okay, so I'm going to pull some heart and soul conversation cards, and these are words that are not spoken, whether we're together or we're not. These are things that exist in their heart specifically, that have not been expressed to you, Aries. So, you know, I'm going to pull 5. All 5 might speak to you, or 1 or 2. Again, this is a general reading, so you have to really feel which one is speaking to you specifically. So we have a heart message, and it says, your absence does not go unnoticed. Life feels empty without you in it. All right, there we go. And that's sitting right under this lessons learned. So those of you who are, you know, separated from somebody and you feel like your story is coming through in this reading, you know, it's a matter of timing. There's some evolution. Lessons need to be learned, and we need to grow and evolve before we can successfully come back together. And Aries, I really feel you need to hold your ground. Hold your ground. If you were abandoned, ghosted, used, walked away from, just wronged in some capacity, you hold your ground. But if you're the one that, you know, did the ghosting or wronged somebody and you know it and you're ready to own it, reach out to them and own it, okay? And really, it's like there's some insecurity and jealousy. That's the only lessons card. Journey, 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 and then we have lessons. So those of you who are separated from somebody, that has a lot to do with it, and somebody being very stuck in their ego. Those of you in existing connections, this I feel we're overcoming, okay? Like this right here, the absence would be the recognition of noticing the connection isn't as strong as it once was, and that feeling very scary. And now that, you know, other person really wanting to step up, and in that space, it's like the sparks fly once more. Heart. Ooh, we got another heart message. I listen to your favorite songs when I'm really missing you. Wow, Aries, somebody is missing you guys. Somebody, and you know what, Aries? You know, somebody may have played it off like you did not mean jackass shit. like, whatever, I could be without you, Aries, coming through as that unrequited, I could do without you. Aries, no, they are sorry, mutual damage. That's why I'm like, no matter what it looks like, you both are hurting. And right here, I listen to your favorite songs when I'm really missing you. Ego, your shine makes me feel threatened. Okay, there we go. Insecurity and jealousy, ego consciousness. Here it is coming through, Aries. You know, even if you're ready to give somebody the world and you are like a perfect 10 on every level, you have your crap together, you have a good job, you know, and you would think that that would be like, I'm a good match, I'm a good catch for somebody. No, it's very intimidating. Yes, you are a very good catch. I don't mean it like that. It's just that intimidates a lot of people. And this person, man, whether you're with them still or you're apart, like your success, your personality, your energy, yes, this is so you, because this is this queen right here. It's so intoxicating and attractive and alluring to others. It makes like your partner jealous, I feel. I really do. And maybe you get accused of flirting and you're like, wait, I didn't flirt, you know? It's just, there's a lot of insecurity and jealousy, and here it comes again. And that's like what must be learned and overcome and forgiven. Heart message, I hope the universe reunites us again one day. All right, yeah, Aries, somebody is definitely missing you. I mean, come on, these are all about breakup, and not this whole deck is about that. Like, this is heart and soul conversations. Okay, soul, your truth was more than I could handle. There you go, Aries, there you go. This, I do also feel that this unrequited attraction crush person that's like hanging around in your energy that you're not really interested in, you may have been holding back the truth because you knew like it will be very hard and painful for them. And it might be when you have to finally put it out there, you know, your truth is more than I can handle, and they might like treat you really badly. Just give it time, let them heal, let them mend, and you know, maybe one day you guys can be friends again. Who knows? But that really rang true with that. Also, Aries, where I'm feeling really stand your ground. I think some of you who are disconnected from somebody at this time, you did, and you may have been carrying the burden, the weight on your shoulders, like, gosh, why did I handle it that way? Why did I say that? Why did I do it like this? And Aries, don't. You did the right thing for you. A spirit is saying stand your ground. Temperance is the representation of Sagittarius in the tarot, and we have Venus moving into Sagittarius, so I feel like you're going to be vindicated. You're going to be validated. Somebody who's really missing you, wanting to come back in. They may have just come back in, or they may be coming back in November. Aries, it's really about divine timing. This is general, so it's different for all of you. But these are the messages that have not been spoken, that have come through in your reading. Those of you in newer connections, you know, it's a really good connection. Like I see here, there's no secrets, very similar path. But be careful of this insecurity and jealousy, ego consciousness just keeps jumping out at me, especially since one of the messages is about that. So just be wary of that, okay, Aries? So those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.